everybody, it's Robyn from Robyn's Online World, and here I have a tissue. In case you didn't know, it's springtime, and the way, you want a tissue? The way we know that it's springtime at our house is we have lots of these kinds of noises from hubby and Taylor, who both have allergies the worst in our house. And we go through a lot of tissue this time of year. So one of the things, as you can tell, you know, hubby and Taylor both have allergies. I suffer a little bit from them. Plus, and along with the springtime allergies, we actually have a lot of pets. And I know people with allergies, really, a lot of times pets are not the best answer for them, but we just love our animals. And they're part of our family. And even when we haven't had them, you just can't help it. We just really, really love them. And our three cats, Peaches, Letty, and Ozzy, are all part of our family. And even our little guinea pigs, Pumpkin and Ginger, they're really part of our family. And so we try to adapt our settings and make our lives more comfortable by still including them in our family. And we just want them to stay with us. So along with the springtime allergies, we have those allergens to deal with in our house too. I talked to my friends and my family, and the biggest thing for spring cleaning that everyone does is clean the windows, it seems like. I have to admit, this is not something that I typically would have done in the past, but this year I've put it on my list of things to do. And I'm going to enlist hubby's help, and he's going to do the outside because you have to get the ladder out and stuff. And I'm going to do the inside. And one of the best tips that I read from our Allery Spring Cleaning Weekend Blitz that I had over the weekend from my readers, they submitted a tip, and I thought it was brilliant. She said, do the inside windows, when you wipe them, wipe horizontally. And then when you do the outside windows, wipe vertically. This way, when you're done, if there's any spots or streaks on there, you'll be able to tell which side of the window it's on based on the way the streaks are going. Isn't that great? I shared that with my mom, and I thought that was in my cousin and my aunt the other day. And my mom says, oh, I've known that for years. And I'm thinking, well, why didn't you share that little gem of information? Nobody else had heard of it, though. So I thought it was really great, and I'm going to try that for my spring cleaning of my windows this year. One of the things here in St. Louis, and I'm sure probably in other parts of the country, is that during the spring we get this green film. It's pollen is what it is, and it's just over everything. When you walk outside, I mean, literally, I have a white car, and you can just rub your finger down and see this. But in the spring, we also like to open the windows for the house when we can, when it's cool enough. And so some of it does come inside, and that's obviously not good for hubby and Taylor's allergies. So my new cleaning thing is microfiber cloths. Hubby actually turned me on to these because he uses them for cleaning his car. He's a big clean car guy. And if you haven't used a microfiber cloth, there's all different kinds, but the ones that we're really liking, they look like a regular washcloth, but when you feel them, it's almost like a super textured but soft kind of Velcro, if that makes any sense. I mean, when you put your hand to it, you can feel it almost grabbing onto your hand even. It's kind of weird. But they're very soft, so they won't scratch anything. And so to use these for like cleaning dander from your pets, the pollen, or just general house dust, whatever it is that you have on your hard surfaces, get this wet and wring it out really well, so it's just, you know, barely damp, and then just take it and wipe it, and it will hold. It really holds on to it. There's no electrostatic, like I've seen some of these dusters. Those don't work for me. But this, because I get it wet, and because of the way the material is made, it really holds on to it, and then I can rinse it out as I go along and keep going with it. So invest in some microfiber cloths. They're very cheap. We found a lot of selection at Target yesterday because we needed some more. In the automotive department, they seem to be a little bit cheaper over there, which kind of throws me. QVC also, if you're a QVC shopper, has a big selection, different variety packs they have, and those are probably pretty good deal too. I might order a big pack off of that. So get yourself some microfiber cloths. Another thing to take care of in the spring is your ceiling fan. Now, some of you are wonderful cleaners and you clean your ceiling fans all the time, but I know I'm not alone in cleaning ceiling fans, not as often as I should. Sometimes when I turn my ceiling fan off, there's a little caterpillar looking thing of cat hair and dust on there. And so spring is another good time to stop and take care of that. Turn all the fans off. We leave our fans on 365 days a year, our ceiling fans. We have them in all the bedrooms, the living room, the office, everything. So turn them off, take your microfiber cloth again, and wipe down the top and bottom of each of the blades. If you have lights attached to it, take the globes off and get those cleaned up and washed off, and wipe down the housing unit. If you're handy, or whoever's handy in your house, maybe have them tight, check and make sure everything's nice and tight, the screws and bolts and all those kinds of things. That's hubby's area in our house. And get those ceiling fans ready for springtime. Then also flip the switch on them. There's a switch that one makes it go clockwise and one counterclockwise. Usually the switch is up and down. The up position would be for the cooler months and when you don't want a breeze blowing on you, but you want the air to circulate. But in the springtime, we flip our switches to down, and that creates a breeze on you while you're sitting there. So it helps keep the air circulating, but it also makes a breeze and helps keep it cooler in your house in the spring and the summer, the warmer times of the month. So clean your blades, clean your lights, and flip your switches on your ceiling fans. We flip mattresses in the spring and get them turned over. Take your Allery's bed coverings off if you have them and give them a wash, and that way they're ready to go when you flip it. The Allery's mattress cover is like a big giant pillowcase for your entire mattress. And it's, use two people, it makes it a lot easier to get it on. It really doesn't take that long. They're nice and big, so it's not super, super snug on there. That you have to fight to get it on there. They're easy to go on, but it's a lot easier if you have two people. And what it does is it protects your mattress from getting all those little thingies in there. I don't like to talk about all those little dust mites and bugs and things like that, but it is a fact of life. So it keeps it from getting to us when we lay down on the bed. The pillow protectors and the pillows are wonderful and easy to use too. If you have old pillows, spring is a great time to replace your pillows. One of the good tests that I was told is that if you take a whole pillow and flip it in half and it stays, it doesn't bounce back, it's time for a new pillow. So take your pillow, fold it in half, and if it doesn't go back right away on its own, it's time to invest in new pillows. Allery's pillows are not super expensive. Go to the store and pick some up. And they're nice. They have a nice coating, a nice cover on them, a really nice fabric, and I'm very happy with them. And so we replace all of our pillows with Allery's pillows now. I'm not one to keep pillows forever. They just don't last forever. So change those out. Springtime is a great time to do that. I think those are my biggest ideas for spring. You guys shared so many great ideas for spring. Don't forget to stop by the Motherhood and their circle, and you can learn all of the other great tips submitted by readers from all of the Allery's bloggers. Allery's is going to have a great list that they're going to combine for springing into action to share, and I will be posting that here on my blog. And then I'll also have the links to all the other bloggers who participated, so you can go and see what happened on their blog and get more great tips. Thanks again to the Motherhood and Allery's for picking me to participate in this campaign, and I hope you all have a wonderful spring. Bye!